As Ukraine approaches its second year battling Russia, the United States is sending another $325 million in aid to the war-torn country.
Yeah, it's something that has some Republicans on Capitol Hill divided. KATV News Watch 7's Abby Peterson spoke with Congressman Don Bacon tonight about his stance. Abby joins us live.
In our phone call tonight, Congressman Don Bacon tells me plain and simple, the United States needs to stand with Ukraine. He believes if Russia is successful, Vladimir Putin wouldn't stop with Ukraine.
In Ukraine, soldiers continue battling Russia in a fight for their home. Now the United States is sending more money, $325 million, to help them.
Helping Ukraine retake the territory that was stolen from them by Russia.
Nebraska Congressman Don Bacon says it's in our national security interests to help the war-torn country. The representative believes the cost would be much higher later if we didn't invest now. He doesn't believe that Vladimir Putin will stop with Ukraine.
If Russia prevails, they will then threaten the Baltics, which are NATO allies, perhaps Poland. They've already, done invasions into Georgia, Azerbaijan.
Bacon says Ukraine wouldn't be able to continue their fight without the support of the United States and our allies. He points to examples of how U.S. aid has helped.
We've seen ships sunk in the Black Sea with missiles that we were provided. And so we're giving them a capability to fight back against the Russians.
But there are a number of other Republican U.S. senators who are against giving Ukraine any more money, like Missouri's Josh Hawley.
I'm not in favor of additional Ukraine funding, particularly not without any real oversight.
I asked Bacon his thoughts on those in his party against supporting the war-torn country.
There's one or two that I think are worthy of debate. How much can we afford, for example? What does it do to our own supplies? Those are, I think, genuinely good discussion points.
But Bacon says the U.S. has the ability to ramp up production and replace supplies given to the country.
I think too many Republicans have stayed silent because they don't want to stick their head up and be a lightning rod. It's time that we stand up for the truth.
So far, Congress has approved about $113 billion in aid to Ukraine. Back to you.